On this hauled episode, I'm sharing all the Black Friday / Cyber Monday deals I was able to snag, along with one which I'm giving away to one of you. This is Sergio AM. Welcome to It Came From a Box. Now, I'm not going to open these up because it'll take forever, but I will feature them in future episodes soon, so keep an eye out for that. And first, let's start off with, actually, I'm going to save this one for last, so stick around. Let's start with this one, Lego, specifically the question block from Super Mario 64. Sounds boring at first, but it's actually packed with 4 levels inside, along with these stylized minifigures of the characters, which I think just look really awesome. And I believe it also works with the little animated Mario figure that came in previous sets. I've been wanting a question block to display in the studio here for a while now, so this was perfect. When I was a kid, this game was mind-blowing. Seeing Mario in 3D for the first time was unbelievable, and I remember spending countless hours just playing through that first level in the demo at stores until I got the N64 on Christmas. So this game means a lot to me, and although I'm not much of a Lego collector, wish I was, they're just too pricey for me, but this one went down from $200 to $134, so I finally pulled the trigger on it. Next up, Cuphead. I think this is the 7th, 8th, 9th time I purchased it. I think I have it for every console, but this is the collector's edition from I Am 8-Bit for the Nintendo Switch. MSRP is $200, it went down to $139, and it's one of the most unique I've ever come across. This one includes an 8-inch handmade marionette that you can display in the box, along with a music box, Cuphead funnies, which I think are like single panel comics, a numbered membership card, poster, a game sleeve, artwork, and of course, the game along with all its DLC. If you haven't played it and you like a challenge, it's really a masterpiece of a game, but the art direction is astounding, and I say that as someone who grew up and loves vintage cartoons. I mean, I still watch them to this day. So yeah, great pickup. Now this here is the limited edition of the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. It's a bit controversial in that the normal game itself, I believe, was $30, but this limited edition is $150, which means all the extra stuff has to add up to $120, which I don't think it does, but I was able to get it for $74, which I think is perfect. Growing up with the cartoons, I loved the NES and Super Nintendo Turtle games, especially Turtles in Time, so this is a solid pickup to add to the collection. Moving on, I also snagged some controllers this year, starting with this one. This is PowerA's wireless GameCube style controller for the Nintendo Switch in purple. We featured it a long time ago. I have the gray one, but wanted to get this one before it's out of production, which I'm guessing will be soon. MSRP was $60, I got it for $43. Next, I found 8-Bit Dough's SN30 Pros in this new jade green and crystal purple colorways for $38, down from $46. I featured these specifically a few episodes back, but they're one of the best retro pads you can get, so much so that I picked up another pair for a 4-player setup I'm working on. I also picked up another of 8-Bit Dough's ultimate Bluetooth controllers in this new red colorway, which looks awesome. It's also available in blue, and I believe it's similar to the Xbox versions with white on the back. They're down from $70 to $55, and I think that's a killer price for what you get. I also featured this one recently, and it's to this day my favorite Pro controller for the Switch. It has all the features you want except for NFC, and it can also wake the Switch with a literal shake, which is pretty funny. By the way, I also got their 10th anniversary controller, which I'll be featuring soon, so keep an eye out for that. Moving on, there's yet another Xbox controller colorway, but they recently went down to an all-time low of $45. Might be a little less. So I snagged this very slick Gold Shadow Special Edition, which just looks beautiful. Love how the gold fades into the black, which matches the back grip. It's awesome, but most importantly, it's gold! Another controller that went down in price, same as last year, was the PlayStation DualSense. All colors and versions went down to $49, which is insane when you consider how much tech is packed into these gamepads. I went with the gray camouflage. I'm not really a camo guy, but every once in a while it's okay, and I think this one looks pretty slick. The last controller in this haul is this one by PowerA, and it's their MOGA XP Ultra Multi-Platform Wireless Controller. That's a mouthful. You're going to see it again in the next Xbox Hauled episode, but it went from an MSRP of $130 down to $75, and it honestly looks very versatile, so I'm excited to test it out. It's compatible with, clearly, the Xbox, as well as PC and Android, and it has 4 game modes. There's the full-size controller, the full-size controller with the phone clip, the mini pad that comes off of it, then you can also use it with the phone clip. Looks great, got it at a crazy discount, and you don't really see that many wireless third-party Xbox controllers, so a very interesting pickup, and yeah, that's all I got to say about it. Another thing I pick up on the holidays are expansion cards. I got my hands on WD's new 1TB storage expansion card from their WD Black line, and it's just as fast as Seagate's with an MSRP of $150 that I got for $125. Yes, you can juggle your games around the Xbox's internal 1TB drive, but just remember that new games can only run off the internal NVMe SSD or one of these cards. Normal hard drives won't run those new titles, which is why I picked this one up for our other Xbox. Now onto my favorite part, games. I found a ton of awesome deals this year. I only collect physical for the Nintendo Switch, and because it's near the end of its life, I'm sure some of these will run out of print soon, so I'm doing a lot of hunting. First up, Octopath Traveler II. Enjoyed the first, but this sequel has crazy scores across the board. They just fixed about every issue that the first one had, so I'm very excited to get into it. I picked it up for $39. Mario Strikers Battle League. I missed this one. It didn't do too well score-wise, but I'm trying to collect all the first-party games, and at $29, it's a steal, especially considering this one's more difficult to find these days. Metroid Prime Remastered. Easily one of my favorite GameCube games. The remaster here is incredible. They did such a good job, and if you haven't played it and you like first-person shooters, you really need to see how well Nintendo handled this genre. Amazing game. I got it digital at launch, but picked it up for $23 using the holiday coupon at QVC, but even then, MSRP is $40, which is still great. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, which is 10 games, and unlike the other Mega Man Legacy games, this has all of them in one cartridge. No need for a download, which is how it should be to begin with. I think it's $60 MSRP, but I got it for $40, which is pretty good. I never play these games, but my friends have told me some awesome things about them, so I'm very excited to finally try them out, and it'll go very well with our other Mega Man collections on the Switch. Dead Cells Return to Castlevania Edition. I love Castlevania. I love Metroidvanias. I love roguelikes, and I love Dead Cells. Awesome game that I sadly didn't get to play any of the DLC of, but I stumbled upon this one at Best Buy for just $18. MSRP is $45, and it has the latest collab with Castlevania, but it also includes all previous DLC, at least I think it does, right? Yeah, it does. Regardless, super excited to tackle this one, and I can highly recommend it. No More Heroes 3. I remember playing the first one, really over the top, insanely weird, but fun game, and I found this one on sale next to Dead Cells, also for $18. Now all I need is 1 and 2 from the limited run versions for the Switch, which I didn't get on time, but hopefully I'll find on eBay. Sonic Superstars. This is an odd one because I started playing it and it's really fun, but it released on the same week as Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which is just crazy to me. They really should have held off for a month or two because I feel like most people will sadly either not give it a chance or just forget it. But I won't, especially since it dropped to $35, down from $60. Very smart move to put it on sale, and if you like local co-op side-scrollers, you should give this one a chance. Bayonetta 3. Reviews look great, love the first two, can't wait to play it. MSRP is $60, I found it for $39, but the Trinity Masquerade Edition was also on sale for $60, which includes an art book and replacement art covers for all 3 games so you can display them, but it only comes with the 3rd game. Pikmin 1 and 2. I've always loved the look and aesthetics of Pikmin, but it's sadly a game I never played all the way through. I normally played the demos at a friend's house, but just didn't have the money for it back in the day. I found it for $40 through QVC with their holiday coupon, which is great for a first-party Nintendo title, and I also got my hands on the other 2, which I'm waiting to arrive. Finally, my random pickup that I didn't even know existed is Mighty Goose. Love the cover art, and based on what I see back here, it seems to be a side-scroller shoot-'em-up similar to Mega Man and Metal Slug. Not 100% sure, but I snagged it for $24. MSRP is $35, and I believe it's a limited run game. I think it is. Back to this box. In here, I have the best deal I snagged, which is an Xbox Series X with 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate for $150. I think that's like 50% off. This was through, of all places, TikTok Shop. I did a whole post on it, and it actually shipped. Love this little but capable console. Paired with Game Pass, it's one of the best deals in gaming, but I already have one. And 'tis the season of giving, so I'd love to give this away to one of you. If you want a chance at it, all you gotta do is comment below and tell me what game you're looking forward to playing with it on Game Pass, along with the hashtag #thankyoukayt, because my very supportive wife is the reason I can do this to begin with. Then, on December 22nd, I'll announce the winner over on X, Threads, and Instagram stories, so make sure to follow us on there. I'm losing my voice, but we did it. Those are the deals I managed to get my hands on this Black Friday month, week, or day, or whatever it is now. But Cyber Monday or week or month is up next, so I'm sure you can still get your hands on some of these deals, and I'll have links to everything down in the description below. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe and ding the bell for more videos, but I'm also now posting all of these deals right here on the YouTube community tab, as well as on X and Threads, so follow me there to snag some awesome deals. Once again, I'm Sergio AM. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you for the next box.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to help us out, you can do so by clicking that thumbs up button. And while you're at it, why not subscribe for more content? It's free. We also love to hear you out, so please leave a comment down below or talk with us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'm Sergio IM, and I'll see you for the next box.